Welcome, Taurus. It's your reading for November 2025. Let's get into it. So, maybe you've purchased some Bitcoins or you've been told to get some Bitcoins because this is, or you have Bitcoins, but this is something which will bring you success. But you shouldn't be thinking about it. You're being told, channeled that you shouldn't be thinking about it. It's just, it just needs to be in the background. Because you've got a lot of wealth and abundance around you now. And that energy, you're stepping into that energy. So if you were ever lacking or you didn't have enough, now it's the time. Now things are changing in there. And a shift has happened in which you're getting that money coming in, that clickety clank, that money's going right into your piggy bank, right? And it's because this cosmic portal you're being called to go through. You're leaving the old life behind and you're stepping into the new. And once you go through this portal, a lot of things are going to shift and change in your favor, not only monetarily wise, but that cosmic portal is going to make you shift yourself into your greatest of all time version. You're shifting into this. Before you may have been amongst the sheep, now you can't fuck with the sheep because you're completely you've completely shifted and transformed into the version of you now, which is completely different, and people don't recognize you anymore. They're thinking you changed, they're thinking you're arrogant, but what it is that you can see way past these people. Your vision is much far superior than these people. That's why you got this giraffe lighthouse, in that you can see further than these people can. And these people, because they can't see as far as you, they're putting their limitations, they're projecting it onto yourself. And that limitation is, what that limitation is doing is sabotaging your dreams and your vision and your goals. And that's why you had to cut them out, because they didn't have that vision that you have. Now, because you're cutting these past people out, now you're getting the greatest woman of all time as well, who's coming into your vicinity. So whether you're a man or a woman, take it how it resonates. But these, you're being called that you're going to be in a power couple relationship, because you have that discernment now, and you're sort of letting go of the energies which don't serve your next season. And this next season is your abundance season. It's that tree of life. You're feeding into that. You're feeding into yourself. Yeah. So whatever evil is, you're feeding it through the tree of life, and you're transmuting it, and you're putting it into yourself. So you're getting the knowledge from the tree of life, and you're feeding it through that root of evil to completely separate yourself from them and purify yourself. This is what's happening. You're purifying yourself because you've been switching lanes. You're switching lanes. You're moving away from people who no longer serve you, and you know who's for you and who's against you and who's aligning and who isn't, because you're at a stage where you've transformed. You're going through this transformation from the caterpillar into the butterfly. And whoever disrespected you in your caterpillar phase, those are the people who are being left behind, because now that you turn into the butterfly, you're going to be flying away from all of them. Do you get me? Because you were swimming with the sharks before. And these sharks, what they were doing, they were hovering around your vicinity, yeah? Moving around your vicinity like this. And any time they saw you having a good vision or a good thought or a dream or a goal, they would quickly come in and snatch it and bite it. But because these people, they're not in your vicinity anymore, they're going crazy. And you know why they're crazy? Because they feel like they're in the desert. They can't take from your well anymore. They can't take from your cup. They can't take from your lake, so to speak. Yeah. Before you were pouring into other people, now you're pouring into yourself. That's why the water is there. There's enough water for yourself now. And these people feel like they're in the desert and they can't get to this lake because you've separated yourself from them. And rightly so. That's why you're progressing now. They say that you've stabbed them in the back by leaving them behind, but you know that you weren't stabbing yourself in the back. They were stabbing you in the back by you staying there and staying amongst low vibrational people who only dragged you down spiritually. And once you get dragged down spiritually, they're assassinating your soul, so to speak, by taking you out spiritually. But you won't allow that because you've seen through it. You've entered that cosmic portal, and you have that vision that sees above everyone else. Now, don't forget, this power couple is coming because you're in this vibration now, a very positive, strong, magnetic vibration. And with that, that's your reading, Taurus, for November 2025. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we're going to see you soon on the next one, all right? All the best. God bless.